Yo guys, what is up? It's your boy JadeJonny back with another video. Oh my god, I'm getting so tired of saying I've said it so many times over the last bit. It's just over the last week, I've just said it so many times. It's just honestly kind of annoying me at this point to say it. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, we're back with another video. Today we're gonna be looking at purple. Oh my god, I love purple. Purple is probably a really, I actually do like the color purple. Like, this is actually a really good set for purple. Not gonna lie, like, purple's really good. It's not as good as red or green, as you probably heard me say, but I think that purple is really cool. So hey, we're gonna talk about purple. All right, so start off. We're gonna start strong with Kaido, the world's strongest beast. Dawn ×1 during your turn, once per turn. Whenever one of your opponent's characters is KO'd, you can add one Dawn card from your Dawn and set it as active. So basically, Dawn ×1 if you kill a creature. Yeah, get a Dawn. It's ramp on the leader. All around to say, turns off your opponent's ability to use blocker safely. So hey, yeah, a really great card. I actually like it. Then we got the alt art, which the alt art is better than the regular art because it's the anime art or the manga art. So yeah. Next up, we got Crocodile. When you activate an event, you may draw one if you have 4 or less cards in your hand and you haven't drawn as a card using this leader's effect during this turn. Should have just said once per turn on it. I'm sorry. Should have just said once per turn on it. Dawn ×1. The other Crocodile is objectively worse than this. So you're playing this over the other Crocodile 100% of the time. So yeah, really good card for blue. So yeah. Next up we got King. If you have 10 Dawn cards on your field, give all of your opponent's characters -1000 power on your turn only. So this is bad or bad. The bad card. Bad card. I gotta say this is probably the worst purple leader, just off the fact that it says your turn only. So this is probably the worst purple leader. If it said your opponent's turn, probably be better, but it says your turn, so no. Next up we have Urushima, but it doesn't matter because it's vanilla. Very powerful vanilla, but it doesn't matter because it's vanilla. Ulti. Let me start off by saying that the fact that I say this is bad has nothing to do with its power or toughness, or its a cost or toughness. It's a matter of the fact that it's vanillas will inherently be worse because it's always better to do something than nothing. Basically all I gotta say. It provides offensive pressure here, but I mean it's also not a blocker. So if it said blocker 7 for 9, I mean then it'd be bustedly insane. I mean like I'd be ban worthy. But yeah. And I was like Dawn ×2 on your opponent's turn. This card gains blocker. Be very powerful then. But it doesn't say that. So I mean. Yeah. Ulti, on play, you may rest a specified number of Dawn cards in your cost area to charge a Dawn. So basically 3 to gain a Dawn. I think it's a very good effect. I don't think it's a 4 of. And it is worthy of being rare. I would say super rare would have probably been better, but it's worthy of being rare. So yeah, I'm fine with that. Then we have the alt art for Ulti, and I gotta say, I like the kill you kind of look better than I like the oh my god waifu kind of look. So hey, yeah, definitely think I'm going for the main art instead of the alt art, though I'll probably end up getting a couple of the alt arts, just how much product I plan on buying as it is. Next up we have Kaido. See, this is unfortunately absolutely required in the deck, and I hate it. Dawn -6 if your leader has the Animal Kingdom Pirates trait, so obviously just if you're playing King or Kaido. KO all characters other than this one. I hate that this is mandatory in the deck, but I don't think you play more than 2. But it is very unfortunately mandatory in the deck, just because you have a lot of on KO triggers. You're going to be needing to force them out. So I say 2. No more than 2, just because of how high cost it is without a counter. So, yeah. Next up, we got Kiroshiro. If you have 8 or more Dawn cards on your field, draw 1 card on play. I want to see you run it. Yeah, I think you run it. I think I want to see you run it. I mean, draw a card when you have 8 Dawn on board just seems kind of lackluster to me. But then again, I mean, I guess like how quickly you charge it, I mean, it makes sense. It also is a 5. It is a 6 power, so I think you play it. I want to see you play it. Yeah, you know what? The more I talk about it, the more I like talk myself into it. I think you play it. Next up, We got King on play, Dawn -2, KO one of your opponent's cost 3 or less characters, and one of your opponent's cost 2 or low characters. It's an automatic 4 of. It is definitely worthy of being a super rare. That's all I gotta say. It is a very powerful card with a very powerful effect. If you guys remember in the green video, I passed on a lot of cards that said KO one of your opponent's characters, but that was because of the fact that they said rested characters. This does not say rested characters. This is going to get you value at some point in the game. Even if it's sitting in your hand for a couple turns, I mean, it's going to get you value at some point in the game. Next, we have the alt art for King. This is objectively better than the actual art because King himself looks so much better. I think they kind of spoiled the anime a little bit because, you know, I don't think the anime has actually seen King's face yet. I know when the manga saw King's face, we all flipped crap. So, I mean, I don't think they've seen the, you know, King's face yet. So, I don't think that was really cool of you guys. But, hey, you know, whatever. It's your game. Queen on play, Dawn -1. Funnily enough, actually, they just tweeted this card out on their official Twitter account when I'm recording this video. So, goes to show you how early I recorded these videos from when they come out. On play, Dawn -1, you return the specified number of Dawn cards from your field to your Dawn deck. This character gains Rush during this turn. Then give up to one of your opponent's characters -2k power during this turn. This is a very powerful card. A very, very powerful card. The second part of the effect isn't what matters. It's the fact that he gets rushed that matters. Purple does not have many forms of rush, so even if it is a 6-drop, gaining rush is still very powerful because it is a sudden kill. It is an automatic card on board that has presence to do things. You know, that in itself is a very powerful effect. So this I'd automatically say is a 4 of. So next up we have. Wow, I almost skipped over Orochi. I wish we all could have skipped over Orochi. On play, reveal 1 artificial devil fruit from your deck and add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. What does artificial devil fruit do? I want to go look at this first before I say bad or good. Artificial devil fruit SM. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck and choose 1 smile type character card that costs 3 or less from them. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of the deck in the order. You get to play the card for free. So, it all depends on what the smile cards are. Right now, I'm going to say good because any card that lets you search your deck in general is a very powerful card. So, I'm going to say automatic 10 of because it searches the entire deck and thins the entire deck. So, I mean, yeah, let's just automatically say Orochi's a 10. Oh, God, I died a little bit inside when I said that. God, I died. Next up, we got Kurosumi Sumaru. Kurosumi type characters other than your Sumaru cannot be KO'd in battle. I think that's just these 3, right? Yeah, that's just these 3. So just these 2 right here can't be KO'd in battle. That's kind of underwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. It opens up a line. It opens up a line for a very. Oh, wait, this is blocker. Yeah, that's a really good card. These 2 right here make for a really good combo. It's basically permanently block 1. I don't like the combo. I don't like that exists because it's, you know, opens up the path for more insanely busted cards in the future. Because if they ever print an Orochi like Zoan form that does something, then I mean, like, I gotta say I don't like this card. I like it as a card. I like this synergy right here. So I'm gonna say that this is playable. These 3 are playable together, and I don't like that. So we're gonna go jump to Sasaki. Dawn ×1. You may trash 1 card from your hand to add a Chart of Dawn and rest it. Automatic 4 of. Go to Jack. When attacking Dawn -1, your opponent trashes 1 card from their hand. Automatic 4 of. Don't like it. Scratchman of Poo. 0 because Kapoo. We got speed. He's a vanilla basically. Bao Hung. Choose 2 cards from your opponent's hand. Your opponent reveals those cards. I gotta say, yeah, this is actually really good, especially considering it's searchable with Artificial Devil Fruit Smile. So, I mean, I gotta say, a really good card. So, yeah, 100% playable with the Kurosumi combo. I really think this is going to be a package, and that actually kind of scares me. I'm not going to lie. I don't like that scares me, but that kind of scares me, so I don't like that. Next up, we got Basil Hawkins. Add one Dawn card from your Dawn to your deck area, rested. I don't like the fact that it's 2K, but unfortunately it is. Thankfully, we got a Kaido that can remove it from the board. But it does also charge a Dawn, so I think it's playable. I don't know how many you play, but I think it is playable. Next up, we got Babanuki. I'm going to say 0 because it's a vanilla. And it's not searchable with the fruit. So, next up, we got Kamaza. The Manslayer. I'm not very good with Japanese names. I'm really not. Dawn -1. You may return the specified number of Dawn cards from your field to your Dawn deck. KO one of your opponent's characters that cost 5 or less. Very powerful card. Unfortunately, it says on KO. So, very powerful card. Held back by 1 word. Or by 2 words on KO. Who's Who? Dawn times 1. As long as there are 5 more Dawn cards on your field, this character gains 1,000 power. So basically, Dawn times 1 for 5k power for 2 drop. Just their mandatory requirement to have 8 Dawn makes me where I say no. Like, where I say not playable. It is a good card if you can consistently get that Dawn, but just you always have to play for things going wrong, and things going wrong means this is a bad card. So, next up we got Fukuroji for Fukurojuku. Oh my god. Holy crap, I cannot pronounce Japanese names. Cannot wait till we're out of Wano. I really cannot. It's bad because of the vanilla. Next up, we got Black Maria. Yeah, see, why can't all names be like this, right? Why can't all names be like this? I'm sorry. Blocker. After your opponent declares an attack, you may rest this card to make it the new target of the attack. On block, you can Dynus 100. Dawn -1, and this character gains plus 1,000 power during this turn. It's good manipulation. It also means that any attack that would hit your leader just barely does not hit her. So I think it's a very good card. It's also a blocker, so automatically make it a good card. Next up, we have page 1. Once returned Dawn -1, you may return the... Yeah, blah, blah. This character can also attack your opponent's active characters during his turn. It is a objectively better... It is an objectively better... It is an objectively better Frankie. So, obviously playable in mid-range decks, which is what purple is a mid-range deck. So, 100% playable. Top of that, it's just really cool card. Honestly, I just like page 1. Next up, we have Hold'em. On KO, add 1 Dawn from your cost area to your rested. This is one of those cards where it's like, this is a very good card. I'm actually really happy Hold'em's in the set. I'm not going to lie. Hold'em's probably one of my favorite Wano character. One of my favorite... Animal Kingdom pirates. So on top of that, it's also searchable with the Devil Fruit, so really good card. I definitely say playable. X-Drake, on play Dawn -1, your opponent trashes 1 card from their hand, automatically playable, plus 2k blocker. Yeah, automatic 4 of. I definitely see mid-range hand control being a thing, and I hate that I see that being a thing. Next up, we have Elephants, Marchu. We're going to call it Marchu, because I like that. Name KO one of your opponent's characters that cost 2 or less, then add 1 Dawn card from Dawn. I say it's an automatic 4 of. I think that it's niche, but I also know that Onogashima exists, so it's pitchable. You also have seen other cards that allow you to pitch a card from your hand, so yeah. We've already gone over Artificial Devil Fruit SM. I say it's powerful, and I say run it as a 4 of. Sheep's Horn, Dawn -1. You return the specified number of Dawn cards from your Dawn to your deck. Rest one of your opponent's character. No, I say bad. It's a cost 2. Is it character cards? Oh, thank God. I had a heart attack there for a second. I was like, wait a second. No. I was about to change the entire opinion of this. So it's a pay 2 Dawn, then bounce a Dawn to rest one of your opponent's characters. If it said KO, it'd be different, but it says rest, so I say no. Ultimortar. Dawn -2, your leader or one of your characters gains plus 2,000 power for this battle, then draw 1 card. It's an automatic 4 of. Then trigger, add 1 card from your... So basically charge a Dawn on trigger. I say automatic 4 of, even just for the art alone. Luffy headbutting a Brontosaurus is always amazing. So, yeah, I would say Dawn ×4. I'd say ×4. Ultimortar ×4. Thunder Bagua. God, I mispronounced that. I know I did. Counter your leader or one of your character gains plus 4,000 power during this battle. Then if you have 2 or less life, add 1 Dawn card for your Dawn deck and rest it. I say automatic 4 of. Your running characters most likely with 4 life or 5 life, being this new Kaido, the starter deck Kaido. So I mean, like, you're running low character life totals anyway, so you might as well run it, and it has that trigger of charging a Dawn as well. So I mean, I'd say 4 of. Next up we have Kaido. It is a 7 for an 8. You can... Why did you do that? Videos. Dawn -2, you may return the specified number of Dawn cards. Blah, 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 blah. This character gains banished during this turn. Basically, Dawn -2, and any damage it deals goes to the discard pile. I want to say it's a 4 of. I really want to say it's a 4 of. But it is a high cost, so I think 2 to 3 is more appropriate. But you are running a high count of them because of the fact that Banish is so powerful. Next up, we have Kaido. Man, this is actually probably the best leader out of all of them. The Crocodile was standing. Yeah, I want to say this is the best leader out of all of them, unless you can consistently KO your opponent's characters. Just because of the fact that Dawn -7, your opponent banishes the top card of their life. I mean, I want to say this is the best one out of all of them. Plus, it has that defensive capability of the 5 life. I mean, definitely think this is the best one out of all of them. Next up, we have Ulti. Play up to 1 page 1 character at the cost of 4 or less from your hand without paying its cost. If I remember, yeah, this is also cost 1, which is Dawn -1. This character can attack bonus active characters in its turn. So I want to say it's a. I want to say, if you're playing him, if you're specifically playing page 1, you're playing this ulti. If you're not playing page 1, you're not playing this ulti. But it is a 2 cost, or it does a 2k defender, so I mean, like, debatable. Next up we have Kaido for 9, 2 gained, and a 10,000 power. On play, Dawn -5, you may KO one of your opponent's characters with cost of 6 or less, and this character gains rush for the turn. It's a 4 of. This is probably one of the few niche situations where I'm going to say high cost cards as a 4 of, but it has such immediate board pressure with being with popping a character and then turning around and getting rush. It has such immediate pressure, especially with that 10k power. You will have no follow-up. You will have no follow-up on the crack pack, most likely. But having this kind of pressure at the start of it, or at the end game, is just insane. You will realize how insane this is after you've made them pitch cards with X-Drake. I mean, like, it's just an insanely powerful effect. So, I mean, this is an automatic 4 of. Which, again, if I'm saying a 4 of as a 9-drop, then it's a very powerful card. Next up, we have King. Dawn -1 on play. KO up to one of your opponent's characters to cost 4 or less. Is, again, no counter. 2 or 3 of. Honestly, I don't think you play him. Most decks you're probably going to be running. You're going to be running high on high cost cards anyways. So I mean, it's in the air if you play him or not. But I mean, that's at that point it's just player choice. At that point it's just player choice. Queen 5 for 6 gets blocker. Then you can Dawn -1 to draw 2 cards and discard a card from your hand. This is how you're getting rid of those high cost cards. So this is an absolute 4 of. Also being blocker, and it does have a counter as well. So if you do need to be defensive in the late game when you already have a full board, you're fine. Sasaki Dawn -1 on play to draw a card. If it was 3 for 5, I'd say 100% playable. Not being 3 for 5, your deck's pushing full at this point. So I think it's playable. I just think it's going to be in one of those flex slots where it's like, if I have room for it, I have room for it. Sheep's Head, no. Jack being, you made on play, you may discard 1 card from your hand to charge 1 Dawn. Yes, automatic 4 of, 100% playing it. So, Genrami, no. Husu, on play, Dawn -1 to KO one of your opponent's characters that are 3 or lower. You're always KOing something with Husu. I said this previously. You're always KOing something with Husu. It's just a matter of when and if it's the right time. So I think it is playable, but again, I think it's like Sasaki in one of those flex spots. So Blackberry is an automatic 4 of because of the fact that it's a 2-drop blocker. Page 1, no, because it's a vanilla. X-Drake, no, because it's a vanilla. All-Star Calamities, draw 1 card, then charge 1 Dawn. It's a 4 of. It is super late game because it's a 4-drop, but I mean it definitely gets 4 of because of the fact that it does get that ramp. So next up we have Brachio Bomber. KO one of your opponent's characters that costs 6 or less, then add 1 Dawn card from your Dawn deck to your cost area active. I think this is also a 4 of. It's a high cost card, but at the same time you do get that Dawn charge, and you also do get the pop stuff. You are charging a lot of Dawn as it is. So next up we have Blast Breath, 1 drop, Dawn -1 for this battle your leader or one of your characters, 4,000 power. 4,000 power for a 1 cost Dawn is very powerful, so I say 4 of. Onigashima, this is one of those very powerful cards, but you're running a limited 2 to 4 or 0. You're either going 2, 4, or 0. So it all depends on the kind of deck you're playing. It also depends as you add the player. If you understand like timing of when this card is powerful. So yeah, I definitely think 0, 2, or 4. You're not running 1. You're not running 3. You're running 0, 2, or 4. Next up we have Uda. This is the last one. Oh, thank God. I can finally stop and get some water. Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. I'm rushing this because of the fact that like my throat's still very sore. I'm still not feeling very well from like the recordings from like last week. So it's like it's just driving me crazy. Uda, blocker on block, Dawn -1. Rest up one of your opponent's characters' cards that cost 5 or less. Rest is not KO. Rest is not trash. So I say this is trash because it's not rest. Because it's rest, not trash. So because it doesn't say trash instead of rest, I say this is trash. So yeah, that's my opinion of Uta. Notice the film cards are still being announced. I'll do a full breakdown of the film set when it releases, but right now I'm just trying to get the set 1 stuff out along with the starter deck stuff. So that being said, I'll be seeing you guys later with the last video, which is going to be blue. And I'm not looking forward to blue. I'm really not. I don't like blue as the color. The blue is what I consider to be the least powerful color. So I'm going to have very much fun bashing blue because I don't like blue. So I'll be seeing you guys later in another video. Deuces.